is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing something a little different. I decided to do the flight attendant tag with you guys. I know my previous video where I talked about being a flight attendant, I think it was called the what I do in a day, or what we do in a day as flight attendants, was pretty popular, so I thought that would be something you guys might want to explore a little bit more, so I decided to do the flight attendant tag. I know this person here is making you want to click off this video, but please don't. Please do not. There is a reason he is here, and that is because he is a flight attendant. He also happens to be my best friend. Welcome to the channel, Jose! Yay! So he's here. He provides a little bit of a different perspective of being a flight attendant, so I thought it would be great to have him here to help answer the questions for you guys. So if this is something you like, feel free to continue watching. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down any questions that you guys might have below on, you know, just about being a flight attendant, or any questions you might have about why he's so ugly. I don't know the answers to that questions, but if he reads them...
He's still searching for his.
Well...
It's not a deformity. It's been proven.
And yeah, it just seems like you just crawled out of the pits of the earth looking that way. And that's even sadder. Pits of earth, yeah. No.
That's where you came from? Hades.
Okay, mythological creatures. Anyway, so yeah, continue. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you're watching this far, yeah, just comment why Jose is so ugly, because those are questions we all need answers to. Moving on. Question number 1, where are you based? I am based in New York City. I think I told you guys on the previous video, I think it was the first video I ever put up, was that I am based in New York City, but I commute from Atlanta. I live in Atlanta, so I basically hop on a flight every time I work from Atlanta to New York. And the reason I do that is basically because I feel like New York is just better for a person at my seniority, and I get more international trips in New York City versus being based in Atlanta. So that is why I do it. Go ahead.
I'm based in Boston. Live in Atlanta.
You're not based in Boston.
We're gonna do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do it every time. We filmed this video 3 times, and every time he likes to say he's based in Boston
Because I am.
You're based in right now. Right now.
Right now, I'm gonna work out of Atlanta, but I'm based in Boston. I commute from Atlanta for the same purposes. Boston, it's more junior base, and I get what I want.
Okay. So something you guys might not know is that us as flight attendants are able to go from base to base, and nobody is more inclined to do that than Jose. I think you've been at what, 5, 6 different bases since you've been a flight attendant?
In your Detroit, Atlanta, and Boston.
Yeah.
So forth.
So 4 bases. He cannot make up his mind for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
So yeah, so like I said, that goes along with the flexibility of this job. So yeah, if you want to switch from base to base, you're more than welcome to do that. For us, it is a 3-month commitment if you are doing a permanent base swap. And they also have a temporary base swap where that is just a commitment of 1 month that you have to do.
But if you're speaking of some language and they assign you the base, then it's a whole year commitment.
Yeah, true. So if you're hired as an LOD, which is a language of destination speaker, they can, not often, but they can send you to a specific base where they need that language spoken. So yeah, there you go. Jose is an LOD, just so you guys know. He is a Spanish LOD speaker, and so that mostly, what mostly do you do as far as routes?
Well, for flights, I mostly do Mexico, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean.
Or just Mexico. Anyways, next question. Or you can ask it.
What is your favorite city to lay over and why?
So my favorite city to lay over is Barcelona. I love Barcelona. It's just one of those places that you never get tired of doing anything there. There's so much to do. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, number 1 reason is the food. The food is so great. And you guys saw it. I went to Barcelona. I showed you guys. I'm a fat person in America. I love food. And I was a fat person in Barcelona that day. And I ain't even sorry. You didn't have to agree. You could have just not spoken. You could have just not said anything. Anyways, Barcelona for the food and the sangria. Oh, and I'm doing this with alcohol because why not? And I needed to deal with him, so. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's a great.
I also have been in San Juan, Puerto Rico. What were we saying?
Both cities I have to go a lot because of, I only do international. That's you have to pick it up because you're domestic. So being there so often, I take a liking to those cities. They have so much to offer, both Barcelona and San Juan.
Yeah.
Next time you're in Barcelona, I'll show you around.
Because we haven't already gone to Barcelona
And I
together.
can show you.
But I'd already been there though. I'd already been there.
Yeah, but
once.
you don't know that. City.
Okay, calm all the way down. Jose, just so you guys know, has 2 levels, extra or the most, and right now he is doing the most.
And I'm not sorry.
Never is.
Never.
Never will be. Question number 3, how long have you been a flight attendant? So me and Jose have actually been a flight attendant. Well, so you guys probably, well, you don't know this because you've never met Jose before. Me and Jose actually met the first day of training, so we went through the entire training process together, and we both have been doing this for 2 full years. It's going to be 2 full years, September 28th. Yeah.
Is it?
2015, yeah. 2 full years. Time flies. Before you know it, you're going to be looking even older than you already do.
You're almost 30, so.
Okay, you know what? That is a vicious lie.
A
Vicious lie. I have a long way to go until 32 years. You can answer the next question.
What is your biggest pet peeve when flying? What is your biggest pet peeve when flying?
My biggest, and I have so many, but my biggest pet peeve is when you are on the cart, when you're doing your beverage service, and you're talking to someone, let's say on your right side, and someone on your left side does not have any patience, and they begin to poke you. Poke you. They don't poke you in the stomach, but they just will poke you anywhere, like whatever flesh is showing to them. They will poke you to get your attention, and just stop. Just don't do that. That is the biggest pet peeve that I have, is being poked. In general, and being touched in general, but just because you don't know where anybody's hands have been and they're putting them on you, and it's just weird.
And a lot of people give you trash while you're doing drinks or food service. Like, why do I want to touch their dirty hands and items while I'm serving people food and drinks? This is disgusting. Poor hygiene.
Poor hygiene.
Well, it is. I mean,
Combo poor hygiene. All right. So yeah, so giving trash while you're not doing trash. Well, you are trash.
You're trash. Your family's trash.
I do that. Have you ever done that before? So sometimes some of the more naughtier flight attendants will go up the aisle saying, "You're trash. You're trash. You're trash.
Your wife's trash.
You are trash." I don't ever personally do that.
I haven't.
I've heard of people doing that.
I did not condemn that.
Bad on you guys. Bad.
I condemn.
Next question. What is your favorite thing about being a flight attendant?
Not having to work with the same people all the time. Sometimes you just don't like the people you work with. So being able to just work with that person and never see them again, it's very sweet.
Are you talking about anybody specifically?
Well, I worked with you twice.
Those were the best trips of your life.
Well, for a reason, he spent 2 years since we've done it.
That's not been 2
It
years.
was in New York.
No, because we did a keto one. We did a keto turn. Yeah, we did a keto turn.
But I sacrificed.
I sacrificed. You put me on that trip.
I was the A. I gave you my position.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was the A. You were like, oh, dude, you want to come do this trip? I was like, no, I'd rather
I was
stay
doing
home.
you a favor.
You were not.
You needed hours. You always need
I
hours.
always need hours.
There you go.
But that doesn't mean I want hours. I just need them. There's a difference between needing something and wanting it. You guys know that.
The flight was a red eye and it was worth a lot of money. So
It's not worth a lot of money. It's worth a lot of hours. I guess it's worth
it turns into money.
It's like, it's one of those weird trips that we have where you basically go, I think it's this, you sign in at 4 p.m. and you literally are not released until 6 a.m. the next day. And
You fly all night.
You fly all night, and it's so brutal.
It's not bad.
No, but to me it is.
No. But you have an old lady fighting you in the middle of the night.
You want to tell that story?
No.
So my favorite thing about being a flight attendant, what is my favorite thing? I think it's mostly the schedule, the flexibility that you get with this job. You are basically able to pick up if you need more hours or drop if you need less. and you can move things around within the month that suits your needs. If you need weekends off, it can be difficult some months. Basically during the summer, it's really hard to get the time off that you need. But during the fall and winter and early spring, it's not that hard to get off the time that you need. If you need weekends off, you can usually swap your trips around to get that time off. If you need to work during the week, it's really easy to work on the weekend. So yeah, definitely just the flexibility of scheduling and all that good stuff. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What did you do before being a flight attendant?
I used to work for the same company.
What did you do?
I used to deal with tickets, restrictions, taxes, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So what I did before being a flight attendant, because that wasn't interesting at all, just so you know, so you rolled right on past that on to me. What I did before being a flight attendant was I used to be a property manager. So I leased and managed a building in Midtown of New York City. And so I did that for about 2 years before I came over to being a flight attendant. Much more interesting than yeah, whatever. And the follow-up to that question is, what made you decide to be a flight attendant? Go ahead. I was like, go ahead.
Well, I did not plan on it. It just kind of happened. I applied, and then they gave me the job, and I couldn't.
So basically, he didn't plan on it because he knew how ugly he was. So
yeah. I didn't think people like me could get it.
Yeah.
And then there you was. They were like, oh, that's refreshing. Uglier people.
Joke's on you because we did an interview at the same time, so he had no idea there was an uglier person out there than him until I rolled up.
And there you were.
You're like, oh my goodness!
Friends.
I hate you so much. So my answer to that question is, I basically, what made me decide to be a flight attendant was the sheer hatred I had for my previous boss. He was just not a nice person, and I was having lunch with my friend across the street from my old job, and she's a flight attendant for Emirates, and she was just telling me how much she loved it, how much she loved her lifestyle, and it just got me to thinking like, oh, I could do that too. So I went home, I think that day, or maybe like a couple months later, actually, not even that day. I don't know why I said that day. It was a couple months later. And I eventually just applied and kept going through the interview process, kept going through, and yeah, 2 years later, here we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
I can't read it. I was like, where are we? What is the one product you must have with you when you're on a layover?
My electronics, iPad, computer, phone. I need it all.
You need it all.
I need to stay connected.
For me, it's a good book, you know. I like to read. Oh, shut up. I know what a Harry Potter book is and a Game of Thrones book. I know what both those books are. I'm actually a voracious reader. Thank you very much. Do you need to know what the word voracious means? It means a lot, I think.
You know how I feel about this.
You don't like it?
No, but you reading. It has not happened. It never happened. Show me pictures.
And I take pictures of myself reading because that's what I did. Anyways, no, for really reals though, I don't know. Yeah, real shit. For real? Yeah. For real? Moving on. Anyways, I mostly, same thing. Electronics. I bring my camera now, my laptop. Yeah, camera and laptop are probably the most important things that I need when I am on a labor. All right, next question. Was it me or you that's reading it? I forgot.
You can read it.
Okay. Whew. What is the most challenging thing about being a flight attendant to you?
Being away from my family.
That's it. Oh, no follow that. Same for me, but insert bed instead of family. So yeah, being away from my bed. I love my family too. They're all watching this too. Please don't disown me. I love you all, but my bed it's my guiding star in life. I love it. It loves me. Like I don't understand. No. Yeah. That made no sense. That was an insult that made no sense.
It does happen. But I will not elaborate.
Okay.
After we cut off, I'll tell you.
What are you saying?
Yeah, just being away from home.
Okay, all right, moving on. I brought you here for, in depth, but apparently you're just gonna right along that surface, huh?
It's very deep.
Act like you want to be here.
I'm hungry.
Next question, and last question actually. What is the best advice you can give to a new hire or a expiring flight attendant? Go.
Well, training is very hard. It's 8 long weeks where you won't be able to see your family. You will just be starting for 8 weeks. So I think that mentally, get ready for that. I don't think you can do anything to prepare yourself for what is to come.
No, I think yeah. Wait, no, they changed it now because they don't do the city codes anymore.
Oh, the hardest part of the test.
Well, those were the easiest.
Tests.
But they don't do city codes anymore, do they?
No.
So we're trying. Don't listen to what I just said. Never mind. I was gonna say you can study city codes, but we don't do city codes. But they don't do city codes.
So like I was saying before, I was really interrupted.
Okay.
It's 8 weeks long and hard, so just your mom is watching.
Hey, baby girl, love you. Go ahead.
So just mentally get ready for that, and I think you were gonna say that, but save money. You will need all
I
the
was
money.
gonna say that. Thank you for stealing my answer.
Save all the money that you can get, because once you graduate and you go into your base, you will need money. You will be broke. You will be hungry. And you will have ice for dinner a lot of times.
Who had ice? Did you have ice?
Crushed ice.
I remember you had 2-week-old stew so you could get a stomach virus because you're so fat.
Wait, what?
I said what I said. Yeah, so once he ate 2-week-old stew so he could get a stomach virus. Don't lie.
I lost 10 pounds.
10 whole pounds.
10 whole pounds. So it was a good week.
It was good.
It was a successful week.
At that point, he was barely fitting into his uniform though, so he was like, "Oh my God, what can I do?" I was like, "Eat that stew." No,
It worked.
He did get a stomach virus, but I don't think he planned. Did you plan it?
No, I was hungry.
Okay, you're not poor and destitute. You're not okay. Like he said, definitely when you are about to start training or before you start training the months leading up to it, I would recommend saving about $2,000 to $3,000. That gets you, if you work for our specific company, I know a lot of companies actually don't pay you for training. Our specific company did pay us for training, so that helped out a lot. But if you're going into a company that does not pay you for training, you're going to need that money. Anyway, you're going to need that money to get you through training, food, and the alcohol, survival, or whatever. I was gonna say alcohol, but I guess you can consider that. Yeah, that is survival. Anyway, so you're gonna want that to get you through those 8 weeks, and also you're gonna need a lot of money to start up when you're on the line. If you're having to move or you're having to commute, there's gonna be a lot of times when you eat out. There's gonna be a lot of money spent on transportation. So you're definitely
that, but bags and billboards.
Yeah, you're gonna need to buy your suitcase, your onboard shoes, or what is it, Concord shoes, all that stuff. Yeah, we, however, don't.
But it's still expensive.
It's still expensive. You still, whether you're male or female, you still have to buy your suitcase. So. Yeah. So, just take into that consideration to save as much money as you can. And I would
pay for the next 5 months.
Well, you get paid, but you just won't be getting paid as much as you will. It gets better. It gets a lot better.
And you get paid a lot on the job, but you just at the beginning of the first few months, you will not see. And
let me say, quick disclaimer: how much you get paid does depend on the company that you work for.
Well, some airlines do pay you happy.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope we answered some questions that you might have. If you do have any more questions, feel free to comment down below anything that you might have. I know the #1 question on all of your minds is why is Jose so ugly? And that is an answer I do not have. I am so sorry. But if you guys maybe ask him, he might tell you. But he hasn't told me why he's so ugly yet.
I'm still wondering why he is even uglier.
Well, I'm just trying to bring myself down to your level,
I'm a competitor.
I'm a competitor.
You were born that way.
Excuse you. Anyways, like I was saying, definitely comment down any flight attendant related questions that you guys might have. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, whoop, 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 and like this video, whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know why I keep saying whoop, 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 but I'm going to continue to say whoop, whoop, whoop. So do all of that, and we will see you on, well, not we, because I don't plan on ever having him in another video again.
I don't plan on coming.
They like you. They probably love you.
Yeah. Everybody
Okay,
does.
why don't we put down our phone while we're filming?
Oh.
Rude! Anyways, we will see you on the next one and continue to wonder.
There we go.
Say bye!
Bye.
I'm gonna put that in.